This is David Bedford back with another part of our walking tour around the Beatles Liverpool. If you haven't got your map yet, don't forget you can download it for free from our store at beatleshop.co.uk. You can follow where we're up to. We're on tour 1. I've been to Matthew Street and seen the Eleanor Rigby statue. But now we're going to find one of the most important places for not just the Beatles but all the Merseybeat musicians. So we find ourselves at the bottom of Stanley Street, not far from Matthew Street, and we're at Wong's. Does that mean anything to you? Well, no, it probably doesn't, and there's no reason why it should. And actually, if we come across here, this is what we find. This was the site of Hessys Music Centre. This was such an important place. So from 1959 to 1996, yes, the Beatles bought their instruments here, but all the Merseybeat musicians came here. Jim Gretty, who was the salesman, he was an absolute master at selling the instruments, but then he gave away free guitar lessons with every sale. And the reason why this was so popular is that they offered finance. So, because all these instruments, they were expensive. Nobody could really afford all that money as an outlay. But, like John Lennon did, the only time he had a proper job, and he went and worked up at the building site in the summer of 1959, came down here, put the money down as a cash deposit, and Mimi signed him up for his first electric guitar, which he played when they opened the Casbah Coffee Club. So this is a crucial place, Hessys.
Hello. You're looking at a founder member of Cock and His Roaches. Now, just to refresh your memory, Cock and His Roaches was a beat group in Liverpool, was it 10 or 12 years ago? Later, of course, I joined Tony Snow and his Blizzards as a baby blizzard. You see, in those days, if you were aged between 14 and 20 and you came from a certain background, in other words, if you were a scruff, then you were in a beat group. It was estimated at one stage that there were 10,000 kids just like me playing in beat groups in Liverpool. We all came here. This is the most famous musical instrument shop in the world, Frank Hessys. It's famous because, well, I bought my first guitar here, and, well, the Beatles did too. They bought them off Jim Gretty, who's still selling them to the kids of Liverpool today. We later became the stars of Jim Gretty's guest night at the Liverpool Town Hall, and we brought the house down at the Camel Laird's Social Club, which was a great gig because after it you got a ride home on a Camel Laird's bus. Now, the Beatles went on to do slightly better things.